Alright. Let's go. It's me puddle case. My chair's falling down. So I was gonna try and do an Edward video, but apparently no one is online. Sad panda. But what I'll do is kind of goof around a little bit and go through a little bit of our arc for the last couple of days, or the last couple of arcs. Now, don't expect much because we are kind of in a transition period. Our arcs have been tough, real tough. We just got done with KVK like maybe 6 weeks ago, and a lot of people are looking at either leaving or they have left, and it's not a bad thing because between KVKs there's transition. People didn't like heroic anthem. They might not like leadership. It is what it is. People move on and we grow from it, but it makes arcs suck. It really does. So if it looks messy in my maybe three videos we'll look at, I'll probably skip around a lot, but I'll just explain to you my setups for the match, why I'm doing them, and so forth and so on. So we'll get into this. I think I have my voice turned off. Okay, it's quiet. So we're actually, don't mind my fat head behind, by the way. I was gonna make a video, and I didn't quite do it right. I was eating and not paying attention, and I looked like a doofus. But so I'm on the top side. God, it's so weird looking at my face right here, by the way. It's so goofy. We're on the top side, and I am in charge of rallying the Shrine of War. So right here, you can see my march setups. So my first four marches, I usually just send right to here, do some protecting, and now that you can, teleport, makes it super easy. They sent out a rally, which was a really good idea, and we're just kind of getting pushed in right now. So, oh man, just pause. Dang thing. So you can see here that I have two infantry marches this time. I don't really like having two infantry marches, but I'm still waiting on Cyrus and Nebuchadnezzar, and then hopefully that's gone. But mostly I'm using Artemisia Cid right now, because my rallies will be Ramses YSG. I have Edward Tamiris, Constantine Joan for the buffs, and a Martel Ethelfled right now. And this is mostly just to join in garrison, whatnot, so forth, and help on wherever I can. But I put all of my equipment on all my legendary equipment on Ramses to make him the strongest, and kind of just trying to make my rallies as strong as possible. So my strategy in KVK is, or not KVK, man, I did this all the other day too. My strategy in Ark is not necessarily to win rallies. My goal in Ark is to just cause interference. Really, it's all it is. I don't care if I take their point, but I will rally 1,000 times to keep them busy. You see, like, they got their rally off. They're going against us. We have some people here, which is nice. We just cleared them all out. But I think I drained a rally there. So we skip ahead. I'm pushing all my marches up. I'm the only one that pushed up. No one else. Nice leg, by the way. Not a single other person. They're just kind of hanging out. And I'm just, I'm just looking to cause some havoc. Like I said, I don't care. I don't care if they wipe me out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 marches here. And I have 4 in my rally. Oh, here's more. 11, 12. I think he's got more. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, there's all these marches here. I don't care. I don't care if I lose. Don't care if I die. And that's the good thing about having a tanky setup with like Artemisia Sid or something like that. Even though they might take me down quick, look at all of those health bars. Every single one of them. I'm going down. My other marches aren't really going down, but look at, is that not insanity? Like, it's just so good. Now, when I look at this, I got swarmed pretty hard by these guys here, and then I think like they're getting buffs and stuff. I also wasn't really full. I think I was only at 880k, which is okay, it happens. But look at all these marches. All of these people. These ones are going past, of course, but we've got reinforcements. That's all my goal is. I am keeping several people busy. Now, if I would have won that, that would have been pretty good. And then we would have gotten more people coming around, keeping us busy. But we lost, which is fine. Like I said, my goal is not to win that. So I moved a couple marches around. I was going to go to the middle and help out. I'm just kind of trying to jump forward. I was moving forward, or I was moving to help out, but I noticed that they were just mindlessly moving forward. So what did I do instead? I actually just rotated. I rotate through, and I'm going to pick off, I think, Cindy's back march. Cindy's back march is a little weaker. The Guan, I can pretty much, I think I either kill it or get it down to like yellow, which is phenomenal because yellow march can't do a whole lot. So attacking it quick, watching my march go through. I mean, just gets shredded. He's, for some odd reason, attacking my Constantine, whatever. He, either way, bad decision. So I'm just causing havoc, doing my thing. My rally goes through. I am absolutely destroying it now. I don't think they refresh their troops. So just causing havoc. End up taking it. The only bad thing about me being Artemisia Sid after watching this was the fact that I cannot switch out. Like, it would have been nice to be able to switch out Artemisia with like a Tamiris or a YSS or a Theodora or something like that. Instead, I couldn't because I had nothing to switch out with, so that sucked. So I pretty much had to defend. I think it defended with, yeah, Artemisia Sid, switched it. You know, we had like 660k troops in there. But I mean, look at the disruption here. I mean, I've got all of Cindy's troops here, her troops. I've got a rally that she has a bunch of people in. This is not YSG, by the way. This is 100% Artemisia and Sid's kick, his disarm. But, I mean, he had a full rally. I only had 600. I had a half. But it's like, that was my goal. The only bad part, so far back. The only bad part is no one actually came up with me. So that kind of left me like, which is a part of having newer people that aren't used to fighting with me. I'm also just starting to do rallies now, whereas before I wasn't really into rallies. I was more on the defensive and mid. But like, yeah, it's okay. It happens. So now, actually, what ended up happening is Red, our leader, ended up calling out to push up, and it ended up that they pushed him back. My rally comes through, and we were just doing damage. I mean, look at the AoE, and just start swarming it, and they're now taking everything they can to try and reinforce. They have people coming in, and we're just skirting along, backdooring whatever we can. Yeah, we also have a lot of troops here. You know, we have Smoke All, and we have a couple other people. We're currently just swarming the heck out of it, not getting it, whatever. But we also have our people just backdooring. Yeah, we don't need to see that crap. We then end up taking it and then losing it, I think, almost immediately after. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's the point. This constant menacing behavior of rallying over and over and over ended up allowing us to take all 3 arcs. So that was just monstrous for us, just huge. A lot of the times in our other arcs, if I watch another video, you'll actually see where we focus so much on the middle, just like everyone else, we don't apply pressure on the sides, and then we lose both things. So it kind of stinks, but we're still learning. So I moved my troops in. Their rally ended up taking it. That kind of goes in hand with our new people. What we've been trying to learn is that we need to not necessarily dumb down our roles for our people, for our newer people, but we have to simplify them, because I think too many people are doing too many things, and what it ends up doing is you have one person at one point, Shrine of Life, one person at the Shrine of War, one person at the Desert Altar, or a person with 3 sets of marches, and they get lost a little bit. If we have one person focusing in one area or one role, it ends up helping out a lot. So here, I'm back to just being my menacing self. I am going to get destroyed here, but you'll actually see when this is done, I take so many people's troops down to like nothing with just my rally and 4 marches. That's all I care about. I mean, look, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, the 15th one's like right here. 15, 16. I think there's one over here behind my fat head. On my block is an idiot. 16 marches for 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 marches for 4. So now I know I'm going to lose here. I actually tell him to go back, but I can't remember if he does or not. Oh, hey, look. I set up another rally immediately. So Paco ends up coming. So there's, I think, 8 or 9 of us. Oh, there's my son, by the way. He decided to wake up and be real loud. But, you know, we're just having fun, killing some stuff, keeping them busy, doing my job. Not enough people join. I got a little irritated about that. And, oh yeah, let's see if I can go back to this. That's hilarious. Whatever. So, I think it starts to get pretty dicey here in a second. No, I think I get one or two more rallies in, but it starts to get really dicey. I think they take our obelisk and they just start porting, and it started to get a little ugly. I focused on my job, which was rallying, and I got some of our points back, so we didn't lose too much. I did not even see I don't remember my kid coming in that many times, but still hilarious. So, here I am, taking this. Now, he doesn't have as many reinforcements as he did before, so he's pretty much just going down. I do think he's, yep, so he's going to get a couple of reinforcements here. Which is fine. That big Tom was headed toward the middle, stopped him from pretty much ruining everything for me. So then, can they change this so it doesn't take up the whole damn screen? So then what I do is I just transition over and I start picking people off while my rally's doing fine. Whatever, it's getting swarmed a little bit, whatever. So I'm just picking off people. Blackout's got his full Edward just running past me. Look at the damage. Just, I don't even need to be full. I end up taking it. I kick out my Ram YSG and I put Artemisia in there. Unfortunately, we just didn't have enough troops, but that's okay. Like I said, it's all about being a nuisance. Then I kind of just started goofing around. I think I end up swarming. Yep, I swarm this guy. We all swarm him down. He loses a lot of troops, gets a lot of kills. Whatever. We're so far ahead, we didn't really care at that point. Goofing around. And it got to a point where it was getting a little scary. So instead of goofing around or keeping goofing around, I ended up going back and transitioning to rallying. So I just rallied that down, took it. Samurai did a really good job keeping on rallying. Once my troops, I ended up taking my troops out, killing that guy. I think once my troops got back, I ended up rallying some more. I think I took back something here. Oh yeah, I think I knew after we took those 2 points that we won, so I just kept swarming this guy. Oh, I did do it. Never mind. See, that's what happens when you just do this all the time. You forget about crap. Oh, and you can see my nice bald spot. That's what happens when you get... It doesn't matter how old you are. That's what happens when you live in Wisconsin. Too much bleach in the water. But, I didn't even realize I had a Martel in there? Man. Wolfka. That is just getting shredded. But either way, this arc ends up finishing out. I don't need to look at all that stuff. I think I talked a little bit about Nebuchadnezzar. Showing some of the kill feeds and stuff like that. But I had a good time with this arc. Not a big fan of the Charles Theo though, but a lot of people like it, so whatever works. I think I show off my... Yeah, Cindy's a beast. She was, we swarmed her a couple of times for fun, and then she ended up, I think, killing... She swarmed a few cities. She's got a lot of troops. She's got a lot of power. Good fight. Is it bad that I only get a silver for 3.7 million kills? So, come on. I was only number 2 because Samurai got swarmed, which is hilarious, by the way, because Samurai also has a lot of power and a lot of troops. And he had 4.7 million kills. Okay, so that video is done. I'll move this over. And then I wanted to show... Did I really close that crap out? I wanted to show the other one, which is kind of funny because... So we ended up doing another arc. So I ended up recording an arc from a couple weeks ago, and it was a bad arc. Man, did I have a lot of fun. I don't think I've had that much fun in a long time in arc. And a lot of it had to do with just the fact that it was so chaotic. Everything was going wrong. Which, by the way, excuse me, chair. I have another chair. It also does the same thing. But we'll move this over. I think my head's... Why? Now I'm way over here? Rubbing my bald spot again. So this was another really strong alliance. I think they had all the cool commanders, stuff like that. My setups were different this time too. I think I was running around with Ethelfled YSS, which I really do enjoy. It has some sneaky damage people don't realize. I was running around with Artemisia Ramses. I was supposed to be more of the middle person and kind of just goofing around. I think, oh yeah, that's right, I did do an Artemisia Ramses rally right off the bat too, didn't I? We knew this wasn't going to be a very productive arc because I think we only had like 26 people. It was brutal, but we wanted to have some fun. As I'm just like killing everything, you know, targeting everything I can. Artemisia Ramses, and I am getting swarmed by 5-6 people. I think I was getting swarmed before. And I didn't take it. I failed. Even look at the stats a little bit. Oh man, what? You didn't even look at the whole damn thing. You doofus. As you can see, they got Nebuchadnezzar, something we don't have, which sucks. So I ended up going back and swarming it with my group. Bad idea, but good idea at the same time. So this is where it gets really interesting. I look over and the obelisk is getting attacked. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's just getting attacked. So I just go and focus on my own stuff, which is moving up. I end up going and taking my troops, pushing the desert altar that we just lost. Oh no, I end up rallying. Man. That's what shows, that shows you how long ago this was. So I rally this with Artemisia Ramses against a Attila Takeda. Then they switch it to Wu. I don't care. I don't care what it is. You're gonna die. So we end up taking it back. I think I end up leaving. But so you can see here though, like what they were doing. Oh, yeah. The other thing that really sucked about this is this was like the last day of our KVK, or 2 days before our KVK ended. So a lot of us had a lot less troops, which really, really sucked. So I look back, and they have our obelisk again. And I'm like, what the heck? I didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, how in the hell did they get our obelisk? So then they start porting in. I'm like, okay, they can port in. I have like 6 million troops. I don't care. So they keep just feeding troops in there. I really don't care. So what do I start doing? Oh man, you have all your troops in your obelisk? I'm going to start zeroing people. So here I go. Here I go again on my own. And this is the best strat ever. I'm not going to lie. I hope people keep porting forward, because I'm just going to do this every time. I don't care if I lose troops. But if you have your troops out and you're in the obelisk or you're somewhere else, what this does is it auto-ports you all the way back, and you have a YSG Herman in your garrison. And I just zero them out. And guess what happens? It auto-ports them out. Well, I skip forward, but you don't need to see me do that. I join Shinchi's rally. And then I go and start swarming another guy. And swarmed him down until he was zeroed out. Auto-ported. Said, oh, this obelisk doesn't have very many people to go to it, so I go to the obelisk. I start swarming that. And I think I went over here, started swarming him a little bit. I think we end up zeroing him too. I can't remember. Yeah, so he had to auto port. I think Lord Brentis has a lot of troops. He did really good against us. Yeah, 95 million power. I think I started swarming him quite a bit, but I think I just gave up, said screw it. But I mean, like I said, this was one of those arcs I was just like, meh. But if you look here, so we're at 33 minutes. So if I go back to this point. So Clusen is a good person, good player. He's got a little less troops, and he had a lot of troops outside of his city. He ended up dying, and he's more of like the rally filler and stuff. Don is, and CKD, I think they're a little bit newer to the group too. I mean, I'm still kind of new to the slap rallies myself, but it's just interesting, like the whole thing. So now, after a little bit of time, we finally just said, screw it. We're just going to do this Lord Brentis. Now, he had, I think at the start of this, like 99 million power. I swarmed him. Kept swarming him. Until he had to auto-port. He was down to 81 million power at the end of that. By the way, this is what happens when you... Coolest thing ever. I ain't kidding. and we're not even done yet. We're not even done yet. Okay, so it got to a point where I'm like, okay, F it. Let's start doing some real rallies. Screw this crap. Oh, just to show you a little snippet of this stage. So yeah, they came back and rallied. I'm at 95,000, but just from pretty much swarming cities. But I ended up saying screw it. I set up a rally to go to the obelisk. and they were ill prepared. And I'm just like, okay, sure. I guess we're just gonna eat everyone alive. It's just fabulous. And this was 2 arcs ago, and that's what I was telling, like, in the last video or the first video that I watched. We need to have more pressure. We didn't have enough pressure, and without that pressure, it caused us to have a lot of issues. Like, a lot of issues. We just kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. Because really, the better the offense, the better the defense. So they end up just filling troops in here, just nonstop, just getting troops, getting lots of points, getting lots of kills, keeping them occupied. Like I said, I end up losing it. Not a big deal. My goal was to cause disruption, and I think I helped out in the middle a little bit. Unfortunately, it sucked. But that's okay. Tried to get it, tried to do too much, didn't work. I think, the heck am I rallying now? That's a goofy rally. I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. Was this what I took the obelisk with? I think I was just, oh yeah, I was just picking random crap, I think, at this point. Just to see how it would work. And, oh, that damage, the guy got just annihilated. Like, why, I feel so bad, he's just standing in front of it. Oh. But disruption, see, look at all the people that are coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then everything that's in there. And there was more coming. We needed more of that. So, in the last 20 seconds, or last 10 minutes, I got 20 million kills, 24 million kills, or 24 million points. Alright, so I end up saying screw it again, and I do another rally, but I do a real rally, Ramses YSG, and I think they were pushing up on cities again, so I was just killing stuff. This is where it gets fun, I guess. Really fun for me. Because once again, they forget about me. By the way, if you don't think I don't have a good time playing this game, and that I'm fake of really, really loving this game, look at this doofus. I don't think there's a single time I'm not smiling or having fun in this damn game. And we're losing. We're losing. I mean, we're getting destroyed. Whatever. So, we take this obelisk. Greatest thing ever. Because now I'm in it. I've got 1.3 million troops in there. You're not taking it back. I don't care. Oh my god, that guy just, just, so sad. So me, I'm preparing. They didn't even see it. Like, they could have just ported there and just stopped me. And I'm like, no, I'm taking it. I mean, look at, 50K, man. You're just killing yourself. Still laughing, still smiling. God, such a dipshit. By the way, Dorian almost made the play of the day right here. We're losing, and still sneaks around to almost kill. Oh, that would have been fabulous. And sorry, I drink energy drinks like all the time. It's probably why I'm fat. Oh, I'm gonna die in like 5 years because of cancer or something. But oh man, as you can see, this chair, I go from here to lower to lower. So, stop looking at stuff. I am at 17 seconds. 15. Here we go. I'm just gonna scoot it forward. So I end up taking this. This video is getting 35 minutes. I end up taking this, and the first thing I do, I go back to swarming cities. Oh my god, it's too much fun. I don't even know what to pick anymore. I'm just like, I'm swarming cities. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just gonna swarm these cities. Just having a blast. I only have 3 marches. 3 marches, and I'm killing the city. It's got Richard Takeda in there. They're still trying to take the obelisk too, as you can see. Oh my gosh, just too much fun. They're like, what's going on here? This guy like comes and attacks me like he's gonna do something to me. So, as you can see though, instead of letting it reset, I keep my marches on it, so it stays at 50%. And if I didn't do that, it would reset and start at 100%. This way, it just keeps those wounded. I think I have a rally coming at me, or I was double checking to make sure. Yep, I got a rally coming. But I'm still just going to zero this guy, because whatever. They're still trying to take that. 52 days, guys. I was just gonna see. I don't think I healed. Do I heal? I was laughing about it. I was just laughing, just having too much fun. I'm down a lot of troops though. I mean, they just keep attacking it. They're just trying to take it, and then other people join in on the fun. But it was too late. That's the problem. I had this idea that I want to do one of these arcs where we just rally their cities and we do nothing else. We don't rally anything else. You zero out their cities, they don't have anything to fight with, they teleport back, they lose their teleports. I want to try it sometime. I have Artemisia YSS, so, yeah, dude, I'm sorry, man. I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, see ya. Oh, I'm just geeking over here like a doofus. 155,000 points. Whatever. Oh, I'm low on archers. I don't think I've ever been low on archers. We're gonna go swarm the city with Cleo in it now. I think I have like 4 million archers. So 4 million tier 5 archers. So it's really funny when I'm getting this low. It's like, oh man, I'm really low. We got a Kusunoki over here, having a little bit more fun. Yeah, that's pretty much the premise of this. It was a good time. They end up swarming me because I'm just losing all my troops. It was all in good fun. It was a good time. I'm still smiling. Oh, my chair's in the way. Still smiling. But yeah, it probably isn't going to teach anyone anything. It's not meant to. You can see some of my marches, but main goal is just to, talk a little bit about Ark. Kind of my strategy in Ark. I just like to disrupt. Really, that's my main goal. Disrupt, push. 3.9 million kills, or 4.8. Look at that. 3.9 million severely wounded. That is so many. 4.8 million kills. A lot of fun. But, yeah, I think I mentioned in another video, I'm thinking about doing some live streaming, like maybe once a week or twice a week to start off. We can go over like questions because I answer a lot of comments and stuff online. I would like to start live streaming our Arks, but I probably won't live stream the Ool season. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, ask me questions. I was supposed to do an Edward video tonight. Probably not going to happen. I have another video that's going to be uploading too. But yeah, please ask me questions. I love answering. I love helping out people. Almost like I'm, whatever. Free to play questions. I have another video that talks about gems, farming, everything. If you like my stuff, like it. If you don't have to like it. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. I'm probably going to stream everything from my next KVK season, which will be epic because I will have Cyrus and Nebuchadnezzar. And yeah, that's about it. I'll stop talking. But thank you very much, guys. Peace.